Hey guys! Okay, so you got a Jamberry sample and you want to know how to put it on. Okay, I'm going to show you. It's really a lot easier than it seems, I promise. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take off my Jamberry lacquer. So I'm going to use my nail wrap and lacquer remover from Jamberry and take off the lacquer that I have on one of my nails. I'm going to take it off my ring finger. Okay, so I have soaked a cotton pad in Jamberry nail wrap and lacquer remover, and I'm just going to remove the lacquer that I had on my ring finger on both nails. If you haven't tried Jamberry nail wrap and lacquer remover, you need to try it. Check it out. It is totally different than just drugstore acetone. It is a combination of an oil and an alcohol. So it works for both lacquer and for wraps. That's why it's called nail wrap and lacquer remover. But it dissolves the adhesive and, oh, I gotta be careful not to remove my other ones. It dissolves the adhesive on the wraps and loosens it from your nail without damaging your nail. It works super good. So check it out if you haven't tried it yet. And I think you'll really be impressed. If you have already been using Jamberry nail wraps or lacquer and you've been using just drugstore remover, you may have noticed that it dries out your nails. And if you try this, I think you'll be really surprised at how it leaves your nails moisturized and it doesn't have the same stink. So try that out. It's Jamberry nail wrap and lacquer remover, and as you can see, I use the refill size instead of the pump top size, and it's just a better buy, which is why I get that one. The other one has a pump top kind of like this, so if you want to get that the first time and then use the refill to refill it, which is its purpose, you can do that as well. Okay, this is alcohol, so I'm gonna actually just clean my nails with alcohol before I go on and add a wrap. Okay, so I'm gonna clean off my nails really good with alcohol. So if you're starting from scratch, then this would be your first step. Clean off your nails with alcohol. You want to make sure your cuticles are pushed back, and that your nails are clean and ready. Okay, so if you got an accent sheet from me or from your consultant, then it looks like this. If you got a sample, an individual sample attached to a business card, it may look something like this. Okay, but either way, you're dealing with a wrap. Hold on, I didn't get all my tools. Okay. Sorry, I was not prepared. Okay, so some of the things that you're gonna need are a nail file, a pair of scissors. I also like to use this purple pusher. You do not have to have this, but it does come in handy. And another little thing that I use sometimes is a cuticle nipper. And I just got this one at the drugstore. Okay, so let me show you how I use these. So if you got this one from your consultant, here's how you would start. This thing is attached by some form of adhesive to the card. You can, you can't see. This is attached by, it's super bright, by double stick tape, but the actual wrap, you see, has its own plastic backing. So don't peel the wrap itself from the plastic backing, but take the whole thing apart off of there. And then you'll still have your business card with your consultant's information so that you can contact her later when you want to order more wraps, okay? If you have this one, you can choose which wrap you want and then use your scissors to cut that wrap off. Just cut it out separate along the clear part, whichever part you want. But we're going to go ahead and use this one because it's already picked out for us, okay? And I'm going to match it. It matches my mani pretty well, so we're going to go with that one, okay? But, you know, you could have chosen any one of these. Also, oh, let me mention, if you had chosen this clear one, you could actually overlay it on top of your wrap, on top of your lacquer, and that is perfectly fine. You can actually apply on top of lacquer or on top of other wraps. Okay, so, but we're going to use this one, which is called Off the Grid, okay? And so I like to start with my wraps just like this in a little bitty, you know, single piece, just like this. Okay, and the very first step would be to cut the wrap in half so that you're only dealing with 1/2 of the piece at a time. Then you're going to want to get your handy dandy blow dryer. Assuming that this is your first time to do this, you probably don't have a Jamberry heater just yet. If you do, you can use your Jamberry heater and you will love it. But we're going to assume that you don't have a Jamberry heater yet, so we're going to practice applying our sample with a blow dryer. Okay, so the trick for using a blow dryer to apply your wraps is to hold the blow dryer between your knees facing up. This way it doesn't blow everything everywhere, but you still have the heat, okay? It is gonna be loud. This is why you want to invest in a Jamberry heater as soon as you can. Okay, so we've got clean nails, we're ready to go. Before we peel the sticker off, you wanna make sure that it fits your nail and it's not too big. Okay. I think this one is actually going to fit me okay. So when I peel it off, I'm actually going to grab it from the side that is not going to be touching my nail. So I'm grabbing it from the flat side because the curved side is going to be against my curved cuticle. Does that make sense? All right. So I have pulled it off. I'm touching it only on the flat side, and then I'm going to apply it flat against my curved cuticle. And I'm being very careful to not touch it onto my skin. And the reason is that if it's on my skin, it's not going to stay. It's not going to hurt me, it just won't last. So I'm going to go ahead and push it down pretty good. Now I have this tool, but you may not have a tool like this. I can use this tool to push it down really well around the edge. If you don't have a tool like this, you can use your thumb. Push it down really well around the edge. Now you've noticed that I have not applied any heat yet. That is okay. Okay, and you notice that all that part is hanging off. But I pushed it down all the way as well as I can around the edge, and it is not on my skin at all. It is only on my nail. Okay, so now we're ready for heat. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the blow dryer. It is between my knees and pointing up. And it is on hot. Okay, blasting it with heat, not for very long, just for a second or two. Okay, pushing it down again, all around. And I'm going to go ahead and tug on it on the ends. Okay, and now I'm going to use the file. And I'm going to file straight down. Now that file is going to break that vinyl loose. I don't have to cut it off. It's going to come loose on its own from filing. The stronger your nails, the quicker the filing process goes, but I've got very bendy nails, so it kind of takes me a minute to file. And there it is, all done. And then I'm going to repeat on this now. Okay, so to repeat, we pull it off. We only touch it on the part that's actually not going to touch my nail because I don't want to get any skin oils on that adhesive. I apply it where I match the curve to the curve, not touching my skin at all. Press it down with my opposite nail all the way around the edge. Blast it with heat for a few seconds till it feels hot. Tug it, press it. They are heat and pressure activated, so you need both. And file straight down. Keep filing straight down. Okay. And there you go. Easy as pie. Okay, and now I have Jamberry accent nails. That's how you apply your sample from your consultant. Okay, and then you'll be able to tell in a day or two which is stronger, your Jamberry nail wraps or your lacquer or polish. Okay, so hopefully you will be brave enough now to give it a shot. Try out your sample and let me, if I'm your consultant, let me know how you like it. If I'm not your consultant, then talk with your consultant and let her know what you think. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.